1番です。
Hoshoryu, oh. Hoshoryu to the left, oh to the right, initial charge. Abima does it again. Hoshoryu going for the underhook. Not quite. Ooh, trying to grab the leg for a trip. Doesn't even need it. Oho's already gone. Hoshoryu fighting Oho for a second time after already having defeated him.
Hoshoryu getting low, getting the forward momentum, and getting the push he needed. Attacking the leg was just a cherry on top. Had already won by that point, but it's good. Takanosho needs to find a way to stay at the very top of this top division. Chest to chest, Hoshoryu getting manhandled by Takanosho, who pushes forward, but he gets grabbed, and Hoshoryu goes for that inside arm throw. Takanosho getting flipped onto his back. Had a good start, but Hoshoryu cool the entire way. Fujinokawa scratching the dirt with his feet. Down and ready. Hoshoryu blasts him away with a forearm. Oh my god! Tippy toes up on the Tawada to stay alive for the smackdown. Incredible footwork and agility from Fujinokawa. The Yokozuna killer, if I've ever seen one. Another Kinboshi, more pillows flying. What another incredible result. Hoshoryu came out firing on all cylinders. Fujinokawa survives the attack, pulls away, smacks Hoshoryu down at the edge. Watch how he goes up on that right foot, up high on that tippy toe. Pulling that left leg so high up to guarantee he doesn't touch down before he finishes that smack. And Hoshoryu looking at him like, what the hell, man? That you can continue to challenge for the cup, and that you can actually bring one home. Hoshoryu getting grabbed right away, but he releases himself. Churano Umi gets pushed back to the edge and regains the inside right grab. Hoshoryu throws him off to the side, pulls back, and slaps him down. Hoshoryu was able to take a measured defensive approach, countering Churano Umi and earning the victory. Hoshoryu can make a good jump here. Hoshoryu Gonoyama. Hoshoryu staring him down into submission. Gonoyama blasting forward, but Hoshoryu slips to the side and eases him down out of the ring. Or at least tried to ease him down. Gonoyama blasted so fast, he kind of fell out of the ring before Hoshoryu could save him. I was worried for a split second when Hoshoryu was pushed upward so quickly, but Gonoyama... But inside the ring, all of that gets left behind. Hoshoryu Hakuno Fuji. Hakuno Fuji getting grabbed outside left, pushing forward belly to belly is Hoshoryu. Hakuno Fuji has double inside though, up high into the armpits. Hoshoryu trying to pull back, hooking the leg, tripping backwards and falling on his back. It's called for Hoshoryu. Hakuno Fuji, he's smiling and shaking his head, knowing that there's going to be a mono-e. Probably just a bad angle from the ref, but at least Abema had the good camera angle for us at least once. Looked like Hoshoryu hit the ground first. But we'll see. Hakuno Fuji tripping him over the hip. Hoshoryu, I mean, from this angle, we can't see when Hakuno Fuji hits, but Hoshoryu butt first. This is what we were watching, and even here, it looks like Hoshoryu butt first, and then Hakuno Fuji's arm comes down right after. We do know NHK and the Gyoji have better camera angles, so this might just be a straight reversal.
ただいまの競技について説明いたします。行司軍配は豊昇龍に上がりましたが、豊昇龍の体能が先に落ちているのではないかと物がつき、協議した結果、豊昇龍の手が先に落ちてました。行司軍配差し違いで。
Yep. Called the other way, Hakuno Fuji earns the gold star. 5-1 on the tournament. A bonus under his belt. A Kimboshi for Hakuno Fuji. Kirikaeshi. Another.
Time for the Yokozuna. A living god must be given time to breathe as the gunbai's up. Hoshoryu in black, Hirata-umi in blue. Initial charge is the Hirata-umi near the line, Hoshoryu further back. And receiving Hirata-umi's charge with a simple underarm toss. Smooth, silky, 12-1.
In contrast to the Onosato match where he went forward and plowed forward to victory, Hoshoryu receives the charge, back on his heels, a great defensive stance, and then shifts the shoulders for a quick throw, as everybody else is kind of in a league of their own.
They are. But Daisho down Hoshoryu to follow. Daisho in purple, Hoshoryu in black. The initial charge is 9. Daisho down Hoshoryu to follow. They meet in the middle, straightforward, Oshizumo, and Daisho being pushed back very easily. An inside left light touch allows Hoshoryu to scoop a win with minimal effort.
Grabbed him around the rib cage, and Daisho pulling back for a slapdown attempt. You can kind of see Hoshoryu dip the shoulders and keep his feet under the shoulders as he moved forwards, but they did give me a key. Hoshoryu Yoshino Fuji. Yoshino Fuji taking the double throat chop. Hoshoryu pushing forward, attacking the face. Yoshino Fuji double inside around the back. And that's the Yorikiri for Yoshino Fuji. Pillows are flying, though it is not a Kimboshi. Usually that's reserved for a Kimboshi, but any excuse to throw your Zabuton. Nishiki down and ready. Big wrap on that left foot. Scooping low, trying to pull down Hoshoryu. Couldn't get the pull. Hoshoryu pulling back, but he's the one to get thrown. Nishiki strong inside left under the armpit, tilting the shoulders to put Hoshoryu down into the dirt. 9-1 for Nishiki. Surely he will return to Ozeki. But if he wins the Yusho here, it does not count for a Yokozuna push, because he is a Sekiwake. Not. But Shoho down first. Hoshoryu. Getting the inside right grip, charging forward. Kotoshoho stops him up at the edge. Now he's counterattacking. Hoshoryu trying to throw him off. Kotoshoho overcorrecting his balance, going back the other way. Back to the wall. Kotoshoho still wild in his defense, trying to throw with the inside right, but Hoshoryu throws across the body, diving to emphasize his win. Looked like Hoshoryu understood that he needed to throw himself to finally bring down Kotoshoho. A well-fought match that ends. Kotozakura has, I would argue, a little more to fight for, holding on to the rank of Ozeki. Kotozakura down and ready. Hoshoryu charging forward, moving him back, and sidestepped. Hoshoryu falls on his hands at the edge of the ring, shaking his head. Doesn't seem too beat up about it, but I know tomorrow morning I'm going to read some harsh words in the newspaper. At least translated harsh words. Kotozakura 7-5 has a good leg up to earn that Kachikoshi and stay Ozeki as per usual. The final match of the day, will Atami Fuji put himself one win behind Aonishiki? Atami Fuji down. Hoshoryu getting received by Atami Fuji, who stops him up. Can't get a grip on the belt. Hoshoryu trying to pull around for a throw. Can't get it. Atami Fuji, a wide solid base, pushing forward and throwing Hoshoryu out of the ring. Atami Fuji, 10 wins as a Sekiwake, will certainly be starting an Ozeki push for September. He's so large and in charge. Hoshoryu could not throw him off in any direction. Both Yokozuna at 7-6. Off to the right, over and over again, and finally using that momentum against him for the throw. Here we see the Fusensho. Hoshoryu out. Kirishima 11-3. Tomorrow is 100% going to be Atami Fuji versus Aonishiki, and then if Kirishima wins, he might be able to join a three-way playoff, but it is very much reliant on Atami Fuji defeating Aonishiki tomorrow.
What is the head-to-head, Leo Dickinson?